Ever wondered how to find and win an online storage unit auction? Welcome to the intriguing world of online storage auctions, a realm where one person's forgotten items can become another person's treasure. It's a game of chance, strategy, and a keen eye for value. Let's take a step back in time to understand how we got here. Initially, storage auctions were a way for storage facilities to clear out unpaid or abandoned units. They were typically live events, often characterized by quick, lively bidding wars. These auctions were, and still are, a treasure trove for those with a knack for spotting hidden gems. However, as with many things, the advent of the internet has revolutionized the way storage auctions are conducted. The rise of online storage auctions has made this exciting world accessible to a much wider audience. Now, anyone with an internet connection can delve into the thrill of a storage auction right from the comfort of their home. Online storage auctions come with a world of potential benefits. They offer a level of convenience and accessibility that traditional live auctions can't match. You can browse units at your leisure, bid on multiple auctions at once, and even participate in auctions happening across the country. But, as with any venture, it's not without its risks. The lure of potential treasures can sometimes overshadow the reality of what's actually in the unit. And, unlike traditional auctions, you can't physically inspect the items before bidding. You're relying on pictures and descriptions which may not always give the full story. So, it's crucial to approach these auctions with a discerning eye and a healthy dose of caution. So, you're intrigued, and the thrill of the hunt is calling to you. Now you might be asking, how do I find these online storage auctions? Well, that's what we're diving into next. Finding online storage auctions isn't as hard as you might think. The World Wide Web is teeming with platforms that host these auctions. Sites like Storage Treasures, iBidOnStorage, and LockerFox are some of the popular ones that storage hunters frequent. Each of these platforms brings a plethora of auctions right to your fingertips, from all across the country. The trick is not just finding an auction, but finding one in a location that works for you. Consider the distance, the time it would take to clear out a unit, and the availability of transportation. Before you can start bidding, you'll have to register on these sites. The process is usually straightforward, often requiring just an email, a username, and a password. But remember, each platform may have its own set of rules and guidelines, so be sure to familiarize yourself with them. Once you've found a potential auction, it's time to do some detective work. In the world of online storage auctions, your eyes are your best tool. This isn't just a poetic phrase, it's the reality of the game. The art of inspection is your ticket to success, and it all starts with those unit photos. Now you might think, hey, I'm a savvy online shopper, I know how to inspect a photo. But let me tell you, this is a different ballgame altogether. You're not just looking at the product, you're looking for potential. You're looking for value. You're looking for that hidden gem that everyone else might have missed. So what exactly should you be looking for? Well, first up, valuable items. This might seem like a no-brainer, but you'd be surprised. Often the most valuable items aren't the ones that are immediately obvious. They're tucked away, peeking out from behind a stack of boxes or hidden under a dusty sheet. So you've got to be eagle-eyed. You've got to analyze every inch of that photo, because you never know where value might be hiding. Next, consider the quality of the items. A unit full of high-end electronics might seem like a goldmine, right? But if those electronics are from the early 90s, their value might not be as high as you'd hope. So don't just look at what's there, consider the condition and the era of the items too. Lastly, take note of the unit's organization. A well-organized unit might suggest a meticulous owner, someone who cared for their possessions. This could indicate that the items inside are in good condition. On the flip side, a cluttered, messy unit might suggest the opposite. But remember, this isn't a hard and fast rule. It's just another piece of the puzzle. Now, a word of caution. Don't be fooled by shiny things. A unit full of glittering trinkets might catch your eye, but remember to dig deeper. Are those trinkets valuable or just cheap baubles? Don't jump at the first sight of sparkle. Remember, not all that glitters is gold, but once you've found your golden unit, it's time to bid. Bidding can be exciting, but don't let the adrenaline cloud your judgment. That's right, folks, bidding is more than just a thrilling game of numbers. It's a strategic dance that requires finesse, patience, and a clear head. Let's delve into various bidding strategies. First up is the set and forget approach. This involves setting your maximum bid right from the start, based on your budget and perceived value of the storage unit. The beauty of this strategy is that it helps you avoid getting caught up in a bidding war, which can easily spiral out of control. Speaking of budget, it's crucial to set one and stick to it. It's easy to get carried away in the heat of the moment, but remember, you're here to make a profit, not to win at all costs. Determine what the unit is worth to you and don't exceed that amount. Keep in mind the potential resale value of the items, the cost of transportation, and any potential cleaning or disposal fees. Now let's talk about patience. Bidding wars often erupt in the final moments of an auction. By holding back and observing, you can get a sense of your competition's behavior and bidding patterns. Then, when the time is right, swoop in with your bid. This is often referred to as sniping. It's a risky strategy, but when done correctly, it can lead to some incredible steals. Timing is also a critical factor. Bidding during off-peak hours, such as late at night or early in the morning, can increase your chances of winning. Fewer bidders mean less competition. Lastly, don't forget to factor in the value of your time. Time is money, as they say. Avoid wasting time on auctions that are unlikely to yield a good return. Be selective and invest your time wisely. Winning isn't just about having the highest bid, it's about bidding smart. So remember, stay cool, stick to your budget, be patient, and time your bids carefully. Happy hunting. You've won the auction, but hold on, the journey isn't over yet. After the thrill of the win, it's time to get down to business. First and foremost, you'll need to make the payment. Most online auctions accept credit or debit cards, but some may also take cash or checks. Make sure you're aware of the payment method preferred by the auction platform and have it ready to go. You usually have a set time frame within which to make the payment, so don't delay. Once payment is out of the way, it's time to roll up your sleeves and clean up your newly acquired storage unit. This can be a hefty task, especially for larger units, but it's all part of the adventure. Remember, the unit needs to be completely empty by the deadline set by the storage facility, so bring your gloves, a flashlight, and some large trash bags. You might uncover some hidden gems in the process. Now, the next part is where things get interesting: selling the items. You could host a yard sale, list the items online, or even take them to a local flea market. If you've found something truly valuable, you might want to consider getting it appraised and selling it through a more specialized venue. It's all about maximizing your profit and making the most of your win. But here's the important part. Always follow the rules and regulations of the auction. They're in place for a reason, and not adhering to them can lead to penalties or even being banned from future auctions. So, keep your payments prompt, your cleanup thorough, and your sales fair and square. Remember, the world of online storage auctions isn't just about the thrill of the win, it's also about the journey that comes after. The cleanup, the discovery, and the sale. It can be a lot of work, but with a little bit of strategy and a whole lot of enthusiasm, it can also be a whole lot of fun. With the right approach, online storage auctions can be a fun and profitable venture. So, are you ready to dive into the world of online storage auctions? Let's quickly recap what we've learned today. First off, finding auctions is easier than you think. Many websites and apps specialize in storage unit auctions, making it a breeze to locate one near you. Next, we talked about the art of inspection. Remember, an inspection is your best friend. It offers clues about the unit's contents. Look for high-quality boxes and dust. Lots of dust is usually a good sign. We also discussed bidding strategies. Be patient and play it smart. Don't get caught up in a bidding war and end up overpaying. Lastly, we covered what to do after the auction. Winning is just the first step. You'll need to clear out the unit and sell the items to make a profit. This is where your research and planning will pay off. Remember, it's not just about the treasure hunt, it's also about the thrill of the hunt. Happy bidding!